Greetings, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. I have fought the request of so many people, including even people in my own alliance, to talk about this on my channel behind the scenes because they believe in it. And for the record, I am a skeptic. I'm not trying to be a Debbie Downer. I'm not trying to be Mr. Negative. I just think it's not likely true. But so many people have asked me to do a video on this that I'm finally throwing my hands up in the air. It's Halloween weekend. It's about tricks and treats, and it's about spooky things and ghosts and you name it. And this feels like the kind of video that is appropriately talked about during such a weekend. So, about a third of my subscribers recently voted on a poll that they have received nothing but candy on riffs. They have done 25 riffs and have opened nothing but candy. So you might be watching this saying, that's me. That's me. It's rigged. It's just candy. So the theories on how to trick the algorithm have been vast. Now, for the record, you can flip a coin 10 times and you can be wearing a chicken suit. And all 10 of those times, it can land on heads. And you can say to your friend, hey, if you wear a chicken suit, that coin will turn up heads. You can't prove causation. It's just coincidence. So the chicken suit has nothing to do with the coin being heads, and yet it feels like it does in your head. Well, as strange as that analogy is and may forever be, and I wasn't too literally chicken to make it, we have on our hands a theory, especially with the legendary riffs, that if you load your team up with at least one rank 1 6-star, your chances of not getting candy go up. And I have been sent screenshot after screenshot of this being the case in the summoners' heads. Personally, if you don't do anything different and you bring in, let's say you've got a whole team of rank 4 6-stars, just for the argument, the best champions, the highest rated champions you can in the game, you should get something besides candy, statistically speaking. If the 90% drop rate / chance is true, and it looks like it's way worse for so many people, about 3 to 4 times this month. And that should not be because of the team that you bring in. That should just be statistically average. I have only had a non-candy path once, but it has been the 6-star Awakening Gem Crystal. And so if that is my lot in life, I am perfectly content with that because I got the path I wanted. I know there are people who say Prof, Kabam should surprise us on Halloween, and they should give us the ability to choose our path once. And I do think that's worth a video discussion, and I'll probably try to make that before the offers or whatever drops tomorrow for Halloween. And you all have asked me, Prof, do they do things for Halloween? Sometimes. Sometimes we've had a spooky calendar, right? Sometimes we've had special offers. The weird thing is last week we had like monster crystals and other things that seemed like they were Halloween themed, but it was a week before, which got me a little confused. So if you're wondering what this looks like in terms of a conspiracy theory, this is my man Guru Jose, and actually specifically we're going to talk about the theory that he says, it doesn't work. I tried it 2 times afterwards. I got candy, but using a rank 1 6-star sent me to this new path. So again, the idea is, well, if it works, it should always work. No. He got the 2 tier 5 basic catalysts. He was happy with it. But, of course, I still think it's all coincidence. It's like that chicken suit analogy. It's one thing for it to happen. It's another thing to prove causality. And I just don't think causality exists. So, for the record, I think it's a wild conspiracy theory that's funny to kind of entertain because what's the harm? But there are going to be a lot of people who have already tried this behind the scenes and they just get candy. Because, yeah, that's statistically what's going to happen. But at the same time, if you're desperate and you want to try something, I guess it doesn't hurt. I would do what Guru Jose did with this, and that's do 1 rank 1 6-star, and in this case, I think it was his Medusa, and the rest have good champions. Because what you don't want to do is make it harder for you to complete the path with the champions you bring in and you still get candy. That would be a bad idea. So for those of you who have said, Prof, I really think we're on to something. You need to give this some credibility. I have not, if you watch this video, given it credibility, but I have covered it. I'm a skeptic. I remain a skeptic. Let me know in the comments below if you think there's any validity to it. It's worth reading if nothing else.